Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are back here in Madden 2004 taking on the cover boy Michael Vick. Yes, we're taking on Michael Vick and the Atlanta Falcons, who are 10-2 this season here in our Madden franchise. Welcome to the Jets Madden 2004 franchise here, and we are starting off with I believe this is week 14 here, and yeah, we got a good one on our hands here as we got to take on the Falcons here, one of our toughest opponents yet here. But can we beat these guys here as we start off with the ball, tossing it right to BJ Askew? Get your fullbacks involved, folks. You know we have to get him involved, especially when we got Curtis Martin here, just to throw them off here and to start it off strong. 3rd and 6 here in the middle of the field. We're going to give it to Ty Streets. Ty Streets is going to get a nice little first down here to move on to the chains here. Couple plays later, we're gonna have Braylon Edwards get a nice little first down for us here, now putting us near the red zone. 1st and 10 here for Curtis Martin, and Curtis Martin has nothing but green in front of him and nobody can catch him, not even number 47, who had a horrible pursuit angle there, and we score our first touchdown here today. And look at Michael Vick already getting swarmed by Sean Ellis. Absolutely incredible, especially with a guy like Mike Vick on your team. And then look at Antra Roll going up the ladder and getting the INT, and then plus he takes it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown there to start us off in this game, man. What a big play there from Antra Roll. I believe that was like his first interception here. And look at Newsom breaking tackles, getting down the field, and finally Ed Hartwell gets a tackle there, but he's going to tackle on 5 extra yards for Newsom, and the game now starting here at midfield. And here comes TJ Duckett. Duckett breaks the tackle, but he fumbles the ball. He leaves the ball at the 40, and it gets picked up by Victor Hobson. And what a start we are having to this game, folks. Absolutely insane start against one of the best teams in the NFC. And look at Curtis Martin spinning to get those extra yards there as we get a nice little 2nd and manageable here. And of course, we're going to feed him the ball once again, getting a nice first down. But then here comes that stingy defense, number 53, with a nice little sack there. 2nd down here for Pennington. Going to roll off to the left, and he's going to find Anthony Beck wide open there, and he gets a couple yards, making it about a 3rd and manageable 7 yards here. Pennington getting having some trouble there, but he's going to let go of that ball, and they would have to punt this ball away here after the 3rd down. But look at TJ Duckett, can't even get anything there. Breaks Ed Hartwell, but then immediately gets stopped there by Victor Hobson, and then Donnie Abraham almost getting that INT off of Peerless Price. And then they would have to punt the ball away here. And look at Curtis Martin trying to get those hard-earned yards here. 5-yard gain on that play. Gonna be a 3rd down here, and we're gonna give it to Braylon Edwards here. All reliable, getting a nice little catch there for the nice first down here. Our 2nd-year man. Here comes Curtis Martin this time, but he's immediately going to get stopped there after about a 4-yard gain, making it a 3rd and manageable. Pennington taking some pressure here. He's going to find Curtis Martin, but then he does a nice little spin move, and look at the stick skills. Curtis Martin, who are you, sir? Amazing play to get into the end zone for a touchdown, and now we are up 21-0 here. And look at TJ Duckett. We can't forget about him breaking tackles and getting past that imaginary yellow line for the first down. 2nd down and 7 here for Vick, and Vick takes a hit there. I believe that was Ahmad Childress with the nice little strip sack there, and it gives us the ball in some prime field position. So we're going to try to take advantage here. Incompletion there is going to be 3rd down and 5, and Santana Moss going to bail us out with a nice little catch there. Puts us in a goal-to-go situation, and 1st and goal on the very next play. BJ Askew takes it into the end zone for a touchdown, and just like that, 4 minutes into the video, we are already up by 28 here. And look at Mike Vick already taking sacks, this time from Ed Hartwell. Stepping up into the pocket there and absolutely getting crushed here. Middle of the 2nd quarter here, Vick pump fakes, just gonna stay there, and Ahmad Childress is gonna get the tackle there, not a sack, as he got a yard there, and they're gonna punt the ball right back to us, and already up 28-0 here, and we are just getting down the field here. Curtis Martin with a nice little catch and first down, puts us in a 3rd down situation after a couple plays. I just decided to run the clock down, and we would get a field goal out of that one. Terry Jackson with a nice little run there, and look at this throw by Mike Vick, a cannon arm there to Peerless Price here, now trying to get down the field. He's going to give it to Algie Crumpler for the big first down here past the 30. Second down and 10 here for Vick. Vick going to use his legs this time, getting a nice little first down, but John McGraw is there to stop and mitigate that one here. And now on the very next play, another throw to Algie Crumpler to get the nice first down, first and goal. We do take a timeout. TJ Duckett is going to dodge postal there, breaks a tackle there from Ed Reed, and gets in the end zone for a touchdown to finally get on the board here. But now it's about 28 seconds left here. We're going to give it to Wayne Corbett on a nice little rope there down midfield. 12 seconds left here for Pennington. Pennington going to roll off to the left and finds a wide open Braylon Edwards. And now Nick Brown going to try to give us a nice little lead here. Extra 3 points, but it's just going to swerve off to the left and it's going to be no good. But we are still satisfied with the 24-point advantage here after one half. And here comes Mike Vick trying to get a nice little run near, but Victor Hobson is going to be there for the stop. Here comes another play here, tipped away, but they're going to call pass interference on Corey Webster. I would surely debate that one, but it doesn't matter anyway, as Ed Hartwell gets a nice little sack there and puts him on a 3rd and long. Vick throwing it down the field, and Peerless Price going to save the day with a nice little first down there. Here comes TJ Duckett on this run here. He gets a nice little run, about 12 yards on that run. He gets a nice little first down. Here is a 3rd down and 11, and Ed Hartwell with the near pick and even getting a nice little lick there. And they're going to have to rely on Feely to get this field goal, and now that mitigates the lead to just 21. But here comes Chad Pennington finding Braylon Edwards every time he can. He is due for some yards. He is due for some touchdowns as well. But here comes Braylon Edwards once again on a nice little curl route, getting a nice little first down. Pennington steps up in the pocket, finds Jonathan Carter, who gets a nice little first down as well. A nice little Jonathan Carter cameo appearance here as Curtis Martin gets a hard-earned 6 yards here, 2nd down and 4. And here on this 2nd down, we're going to give it right to Terry Jackson, but he fumbles the ball. He gets picked up by Newman. He's got some words to say to Keith Brooklyn, and that is something to say for a rookie to go after a veteran like Keith Brooklyn. But Vick is going to have the ball back. Here on the 2nd down, they're going to try to give it to Algie Crumpler, but it's going to get tipped away by Marvin Jones. 3rd down here, and Vick gets absolutely destroyed there by John Abraham. So it's going to be our ball up once again. And here comes Curtis Martin breaking a tackle, even knocking over the lineman over there, and he's going to get the first down. Pennington off his back foot, going to give it to Braylon Edwards, scoops it off the ground and gets a nice little first down there. And now we are cooking with grease here. Going down the field once again, but Pennington on a 3rd down going to get knocked off his back, and we will have to try to settle for 3 here. Nick Brown missing a field goal earlier at halftime, but he knocks that one straight through, and now it's going to be a 24-point game here. And now TJ Duckett trying to get down the field here. He gets the first down. He's also going to add 5 more courtesy of Ed Reed. Vick once again throwing it right to Peerless Price, gets a nice little first down, and he's going to get stopped at the Falcons logo. 2nd down and 10 for Vick. He's going to throw this over high to TJ Duckett, and he absolutely shakes me with his stick skills, the CPU stick skills there. And going to get a nice little gain there. And then here on a 3rd and 1, Newsom going to get a nice little first down here. Vick throws it. A nice little catch by Newsom, and then Beasley going to give him another 5 yards here to get a nice little first down. So here comes Vick, gives it to Duckett. McGraw can't get him. Neither can Marvin Jones, and he's going to dive into the end zone for a touchdown, and maybe this will be a competitive matchup here as Warwick Dunn will get the carry, and he will get into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. So now the lead is mitigated by 15, but Braylon Edwards does not care as he gets a nice little slant route first down, getting past midfield. 2 minutes left in this one here. We basically have this one done. Wayne Corbett with a nice little first down there, and now Atlanta is starting to expend their timeouts here. 3rd and 4 here. We're going to try to give it to Anthony Beck to end the game, but it will be a 4th down, and we would have to kick a field goal. And now the score is 37-18, and they will try to get down the field for a nice little touchdown here for the betters, but Mike Vick gonna get sacked once again, courtesy of John Abraham. But Vick does not care. He on the 3rd and 8, gonna give it to his wide receiver Newsom. 2nd and 10 here, just 30 seconds left. Here comes Vick breaking my ankles, and he's gonna get a nice little first down again. 13 seconds left. Vick throws it, and John McGraw tried to go up the ladder there, but Newsom's gonna get a score. Mike Vick will celebrate his little pity party touchdown, and we will win this one by 12, 37-25, and we continue the undefeated streak at 13-0, folks. This was such a huge win as we beat one of the best in the AFC a couple episodes ago, and now we have beaten the best of the NFC here in Atlanta at their house. We are one of the best teams in the league, and it's showing. We have one of the best defenses in the league. Turnover-wise, we had a bunch of sacks today. John Abraham had 3. Ed Hartwell had 2. Ahmad Childress had a strip sack. It was absolutely amazing. And Antro Roll, I believe his first INT, and it's an INT return for a touchdown. So we are rolling right now, but can we keep rolling as we go to Buffalo? Remember, we destroyed Buffalo 83-0, but now the sliders have been rearranged, and let's see if Buffalo can be competitive against us, especially there at their house. So let's get right into it. So here we are once again. We are here in Buffalo. The Bills are 6-7. They are somewhat recovering after the 83-0 game. Of course, we know that they didn't have Drew Bledsoe. He was hurt, and they brought out Dinwiddie, and man, he threw like 5-6 picks. Not even like in the first half, like in the first quarter. It was absolutely horrible. But let's see what they can do now. They get the ball here. It is 2nd down and 13. Let's see what they can do. Bledsoe is back in. He's going to give it to Travis Henry, and Travis Henry going to get right down the field, break some tackles there, of course, and get a nice little first down. They're going to give him the ball once again. A nice little toss play, getting another first down from Travis Henry. Henry once again getting the ball, and this time he breaks free at the 30, at the 20. Beasley's there, but he can't make the tackle, and there goes Travis Henry getting into the end zone. All 3 plays getting into the end zone for a touchdown. He is carrying his team by his back, and look at Curtis Martin, a rare fumble on the first play of our drive. Absolutely unbelievable, and it feels like it's going to be one of those games. It feels like it's going to be one of those games as Drew Bledsoe gives it to Hill for a nice little first down. I really couldn't believe it here, but now on a 3rd and goal, giving it to Roy Williams, a nice little touchdown there, and now a team that didn't even score on us 5 weeks ago has put us down by 14. And now Anthony Beck gonna get a nice little catch there. Wire with the tackle. We was bullying Wire the last time we played him, man. We was bullying him. I mean, he couldn't guard a traffic cone last time, but now he's got some good tackles here. 3rd and inches here. We're gonna give it to BJ Askew. He trucks over a man and gets a nice little first down, but wind it back. It's gonna be a 3rd and 10, and here on 3rd and 10, this man Takeo Spikes has magnets for hands because he just slid to the right and got an interception. Yes, it was one of those games. Here comes Drew Bledsoe. He gives it to Hill. Hill with a nice little spectacular catch there. 3rd and 6 here for Bledsoe. Bledsoe throws a rope to Eric Mose and gets a touchdown. I don't know where this team was 5 weeks ago, but they're here now. We are down 21-0 against the team who we beat 83-0, folks, and plus the refs are against us as we got an offensive pass interference. This is absolutely crazy. I think this is crazy because I'm like, in all my years of Madden, I've barely gotten any offensive pass interference plays here as we finally stopped this team on a 3rd down. And then the kick is up. The kick is good. Barely getting into the that right upright, and it's now 24-0. We're getting absolutely manhandled out there. We couldn't even get past the midfield here. But here comes Pennington here, trying to make something out of nothing, tries to throw it to Moss, but overshoots him. So we're gonna have to go for it here. I'm like, F it. Let's just go for it here. We also had Braylon Edwards open. We're gonna give it to Curtis Martin. We trust him even after the fumble. I mean, he's looking at MVP. I mean, obviously he's gonna make some mistakes, right? But here we go. We're gonna give it right to Wayne Corbett. We're getting past midfield, and we're looking at a nice little constructive drive here. Giving it to Ty Streets, getting a nice little first down. Let me tell you something. These guys took like 3 to 4 plays to get into the end zone. This was a 16-play drive. You heard me right. This was a 16-play drive. I had to get down there, and this is why Braylon Edwards getting a catch at the end zone and not crossing the plane, but we finally get into the end zone. Finally, after 15 long plays, we finally get into the end zone for a touchdown, and we're still down by a lot. 3rd down call here, and of course Travis Henry's going to get it. 1st and 10. Aiken gets it, and he's moving, and he destroys Ed Reed. He destroys Ed Reed and gets past midfield. Absolutely insane. Bledsoe here. Finally, Ahmad Childress. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Preston Buckner with the sack there. 2nd down and 15. They make up for all of that with a nice little first down. Actually, no, it was a 3rd and inches, but Travis Henry does not care. He spins Ed Reed out. This was not a good game for Ed Reed, and it was a first down. So here comes Buffalo. 1st and 10. Bledsoe, wide open, Aiken, touchdown. And we are down by 24 in this first half. And after a few plays, 1st and 10, Pennington down the field has a wide open Braylon Edwards, and it is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 here. Pennington throws it to Ty Streets, and he gets past the 30. We take a timeout. 1st and 10. Under 30 seconds left in this first half. We give it to Anthony Beck. He gets a nice little first down. Good hands by Anthony Beck. This is why we paid him. 1st and 10 here. We take a huge hit there, but Curtis Martin gets the catch and goes out of bounds. 8 seconds left here. We are not going for 3. We have to go for 6, and Braylon Edwards is wide open in the end zone for a touchdown after we missed him wide open on a deep route, but we make up for it there. 31-14 is the score here, and we are now down by 17. We do get the ball here in the second half, and we give it to Curtis Martin off of the wheel route, and he gets a nice big gain there. So here we go once again, but number 49 is straight hating as he gets a nice little sack there. Now it is 2nd and 18, but we go right back to the well. Mr. Reliable, Mr. No Gloves himself, Wayne Corbett puts us in a 3rd and manageable, and Santana Moss, the man who has been the highlight of a lot of episodes, not the highlight of this episode here, gets the first down, and we get it right into the end zone with Mr. Goal Line Merchant, Curtis Martin, and we mitigate this lead to 10, but they bring it right back. Eric Moulds, Drew Bledsoe in the end zone, big touchdown there, and we are back down by 17. Yeah, this was a very, very frustrating game. I mean, real time here. I knew we were going to have one of those gotcha games. Even with the difficulty and all the sliders and whatnot, we were going to have this gotcha game. We almost had it against the Panthers. If you didn't see that episode, that was a crazy one. I believe I had like 5 picks in that game. That was absolutely crazy. But look at Curtis Martin. He does not care. Breaking tackles, getting down the field. This is a never say die football team here. You know, most football teams would have quit. They would have went into autopilot. There's like, okay, there's no time to try to make this comeback. No, we're going to keep moving here. But Curtis Martin going to take a loss on that play. It's okay though. 3rd and 14. Pennington rolling off to the right. Can't find anyone. He's going to force this one to Ty Streets, but it is going to be incomplete, and luckily it was not picked off. So Nick Brown going to put us in a situation where we can get a field goal, and he does it. He puts 3 on the board here, and now it is a 14-point game here. Bledsoe rolling off to the right, but he meets up with Brenson Buckner again. And what an acquisition here by us, getting Brenson Buckner for literally pennies on the dollar, and just getting a good contract with him as well, man. I love it. And look at this team. Back-to-back sacks and a rush throw there. We're back into it. Wayne Corbett getting a nice little first down there on a 3rd down. 1st and 10. Pennington looking back. Throws it down the field to Braylon Edwards and getting that deep ball that we missed earlier. Getting that deep ball, and now we are down just by 7 points. And look at Ahmad Childress with the sack. Travis Henry would have run here on 3rd down, but a 15-yard face mask by John Abraham puts them back in a first down scenario here. And then on a first down, we get a call. Finally, a clipping call here. It's going to be 2nd down and very, very long, but Shaw's going to make up for those yards here. Not making it a 3rd and manageable, but still a 3rd and long. They're going to give it to Travis Henry here on a run here, and I know he's been good, but not 14 yards good. As they're going to punt this ball right back to us, and now we have an opportunity to tie the game here. And that's not how we're going to tie it there, as I believe that was to KO Spikes with another tip. But here on 3rd down, a 3rd and long situation, and Santana Moss bails us out of it barely too, as they call it a first down. But here comes Curtis Martin with a run, getting those hard-earned yards there and getting a nice little 9-yard gain. And then, of course, on those 2nd and short, 3rd and short situations, we're going to give it to BJ Askey. He gets a nice little first down there. And then On a 1st and 10 back foot throw, we give it to BJ Askew. He gets a nice little gain. Of course, we got to reward him with a nice goal line run there, getting a big first down there, getting about 4 yards on that play here. 1st and 10 off the back foot again. We give it to Santana Moss this time, and he puts us in a 3rd and manageable, and we give it right to Wayne Corbett right off a quick route, and he puts us in a goal-to-goal situation here. So here goes 1st and goal. Pennington rolling off to the right, incomplete. This time 2nd and goal here. Pennington gonna try to throw it to Martin, and number 44 misses off the rope, and Curtis Martin takes the beam right into his hands, and that's a touchdown. And now, after being down, what, 24-7, we are tied here. So it's gonna be a 3rd down and 11. They make a very, very questionable call here. After us getting all those touchdowns and coming back, they're going to try to do a run here, and they're going to give us the ball back. So we take a sack here. No problem here. We're going to take a fumble, and now at this time, Fabimi gets the recovery, and I'm ready to just call it here. I'm ready to go to overtime. 3rd and 18 here, but something magical happens. They leave Curtis Martin wide open, and he gets the big first down. Thomas not even going for the dive there. I was mystified. And then we get another big first down here from Braylon Edwards. So it lines us up for a game-winning field goal by Brown. The kick is up. It swerves off to the right, but it hits the right upright into the goalpost, and we win this game somehow, some way, after being down 24-7. Interceptions, fumbles, and everything, and we end up winning this game. I don't know what to tell you guys. 14-0. This has just clinched us with the home field once again, and we are now still undefeated. And I don't know what to do, folks. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want the Chad Pennington situation to happen again, where he has a torn pec and he's out for 3 weeks. Miraculously, we come back. He comes back in the Super Bowl and we win it. I don't want to do that again. I don't know about bringing our backups in 2 weeks before the end of the season, but that might be in consideration. But man, should we go for the 16-0, folks? Or should we bring our backups in? Please leave it in the comment section. If you made it here this far, please like and subscribe. This was an incredible episode. Big comeback victory. We are now 14-0, and we got to see who our next opponents are. I do not know it off the top of my head, but I know it's going to be some good matchups here for the end of the season. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. I know I make very, very old Madden videos, but you guys seem to like it. We got a lot more in the tube for our next series, as not this one coming to a close, but we're gonna postpone it after this season. But then again, we never know what the future holds. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.